Hydraulic fracturing is a process by which gas companies and drillers drill deep into the surface of the earth.
From WPX's perspective, first and foremost, we will always be your best neighbor.
What's going on here today with your water?
Some people just want to take it.
I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming.
They want to take your water. Why?
Deep into the surface of the earth.
I don't know. None of us know.
Deep into the surface of the earth.
There's all kinds of ways that we get involved as an organization.
Deep into the surface of the earth.
None of us know.
To help and give back to our community.
Water trucks keep coming in, sand trucks. There's a home right across the road and either side of this site. This is the fracking nightmare. This is what people have to listen to 24/7.
It's entirely the pump.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me.
And then once a certain depth is reached, the vertical well turns and they start drilling horizontally into the deep bedrock.
There are a number of explosive products used in the petroleum industry.
Explosive pressure on the metal liner, forming a high-velocity jet of fluidized metal, moving at a velocity of 25,000 feet per second and with a pressure of 15 million pounds per square inch.
Holy shit!
That's a nice fairy tale. It's a nice, looks nice on government paper. Makes you wonder when all the way across the country, every analysis you look at, you find these odd, off-the-wall chemicals and constituents that do not belong in their so-called perfect solution. What great hell would that even do anything? Which is a solid for stripping steel or dissolving paints, heavy paints and other stuff. What does that have to do? And it's not listed in their magic formula. But it is listed in a number of raw data analyses. So you can make sure the average person wouldn't take the time. See, name me one oil well out west that when expended hasn't been used to store and house toxic and industrial toxic waste. It doesn't take long to put the dots together. Just think about it. This was set up from EPAC Energy Policy Act 2005 and forward. This wasn't by accident. This wasn't a twist of fate. This was, how can we say, engineered.
And then we voluntarily offered to the 3 families, without any requirement to do so, to provide potable water for them. And so we made arrangements for water tanks to be hooked up to their homes so that they would have potable water.
By the way, this water can only be used for shower, laundering, and bathing. It cannot be used to drink because it went from a safe water source to a tank on the back of this truck, then from that tank to another tank. That makes it for external use only. The families still have to be provided drinking water. By the way, WPX has never done it. They've never offered drinking water to the families.
That goes back to our word. If you have that relationship with your communities, I think all the rest of it takes care of itself.
Fix itself. Fix itself. These don't fix themselves. Well, they don't fix themselves.
There has been a lot of mistruth spoken about the process of hydraulic fracturing. Like any industry where money and people are involved, there is always the risk of greed and unethical behavior. Those who believe that they could increase profits by cutting corners, meeting minimum requirements, or ignoring safety practices altogether.
I think everybody tries to do it right, and the few that don't they'll be fined, they'll be put out of business, things will happen to them. They'll be fined, they'll be put out of business, things will happen to them. Things will